Hello, Big Ben back again doing more trailer reactions, and this is one I'm kind of psyched for. I heard this one came out the other day, but I didn't watch it. I was saving it just for you guys. Just for you. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. This is the Moana live action trailer, starring The Rock and Catherine Lagaia. I think that's how you say that. Um, yeah, and I don't think we need to read a synopsis because it's Moana. She's the princess of an island tribe, and she has to go steal the heart from the thing and give it back to the ocean. And Maui is there, and he's got a big hook, and you're welcome, and then all that good stuff. So here we go.
I know a girl from an island. She stands apart from the crowd. She loves the sea and her people. She makes her whole family proud. Moana, listen. Do you know who you are?
The stories are true.
The story has just begun. Beyond our reef, an evil darkness has found us. Moana, the ocean chose you. Find Maui. Restore the heart of Te Fiti and save us all.
Maui, demigod of the wind and sea.
Hero of men.
Huh?
So it goes like this. Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men. Women. Women too, men and women.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See her light up the night in the sea. She calls me. I need your help.
I'm not going on a mission with some mortal.
My island, my people, won't survive if we don't make it. The ocean chose me for a reason. And it chose you too.
Listen, princess, if you're gonna do this, you gotta go through a whole ocean of bad.
I'm not a princess. I'm the daughter of the chief, leader of my people.
Are you ready to be the hero?
Let's go save the world.
I got your back.
Ma!
What? Is there something in my teeth?
Okay. I'm just locking that down, making sure I get it right. Take my freaking money. Like that looks better. Okay. So when the original Moana came out, my daughter was a little bit older. I think she was like 12, 13. So we weren't as like got to see every single Disney thing out there. We are giant Disney people, hence so most of like this stuff is all like after I moved to Orlando, and yeah, I'm going to Disney way too much and buying stuff. Um, but yeah, so I love Disney. Loved Moana. Thought it was great. One of the most original stories I'd seen out of Disney in years. And in terms of the live actions, I think it's almost 50-50 in terms of whether or not they're worth it, whether or not it needs to be redone, whether or not it's because it needs to add something, right? It needs to elevate the original source material. Um, and in a lot of situations, it doesn't. It just doesn't. I mean, the Pinocchio one with Tom Hanks, bless Tom Hanks, but whew, that was rough. Um, there's been a couple other ones where the Snow White. Wow. I watched the Snow White one on a cruise ship as part of a vacation, and somehow, so this was free, and I was given free ice cream to sit and watch it. I somehow still wanted my money back. That was rough. Um, I don't think some of those lend themselves to live action. It just doesn't work as well. And honestly, every time they've tried to redo Snow White since the original animated one back in the 30s or 40s, Every time since then, it gets worse. Don't. The original is perfect. Don't add anything to it. Don't try to make it more real. Definitely don't try to add giant army fights to it. That was a dumb idea. That was one that was like Huntsman in the Winter's War back in the day. That was crap. This works, right? I mean, so the animated ocean looks great. The real ocean looks better. Having real fish, having real, and I understand a lot of it's CGI and stuff like that, but it still looks so cool. It looks so great. And the Rock looks great. Looking forward to all the music. Looking forward to all the stuff. Having the grandma be a real lady instead of an animated lady. Some of this it really works well. The other one that I thought really worked for me was Lion King, the live action Lion King, where it was all CGI and looked real as opposed to animated animals. I loved. Obviously, some of the casting choices you couldn't get back the same people, so it doesn't work as well. And some of the new people weren't quite as good as some of the old people. But in terms of just the look, I found myself caring about the lion more when it was a real lion, or at least looked like a real lion. I feel like I'm going to feel the same about this. The scope of Moana is huge, and the animation isn't able to give it the real world weight that I think this will now have. I'm I'm intensely psyched for this. I have skipped a lot of the Disney like kids premiere stuff over the last couple of years. I didn't see Inside Out 2. I actually still haven't seen Inside Out 2. Lilo and Stitch I didn't see in theaters. A couple of these movies that are, I mean, $1 billion movies. And I skipped them because not my cup of tea. And they don't need my money. Disney's doing fine. Disney's going to get me for this. I'm going to try to get tickets like opening night, like Thursday night in Orlando. I'm going to try to be there for this. So this looks awesome. I'm, ugh. Yeah, this looks amazing. This and Spider-Man, I think, are the first, and I know technically like Devil Wears Prada 2 is also in the summer movie season, but this and Spider-Man are the two movies that I feel like belong in summer movie season. Well, Supergirl too, I'll say that, are the three so far that I've seen where I'm like, that's a summer movie that I'm going to go see in the summer and it's going to be awesome. Summer movie season over the last couple of years has slowed down a lot, really since COVID. Yeah, in coming back from COVID, because it used to start that first weekend in May, and it would go hot and heavy for 3 solid months. May, June, July. It would slow down a little bit in August, but you'd still have one or two banger of a movie coming out in August, and it would be a big deal. Less and less this year. Although I did one of the other trailers I saw today, End of Oak Street, comes out in August, and I'm psyched for that. So, but for a lot of these, it just doesn't quite have the same level. This is a summer movie. I mean, would not be surprised if this does $1 billion. Not surprised at all. This looks great. So, thank you to everybody, and bye bye for now.